Good morning. Welcome to Alpha Omega's Column Hinge Temple. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning, everybody. The ritual that you're about to experience is unique in the world. It derives from early Christianity. They found it again in Egypt in 1897, where it had been buried beneath the sands to escape destruction at the hands of the early Orthodox Roman priesthood, who completely suppressed the magic of Jesus. And now, thanks to the miracles of modern technology, we can bring this ancient ritual to you live every day. Whether on Twitter, on Facebook, Periscope, or Google, on YouTube.
Oh, we've got perfect viewing conditions this morning. Not a cloud in the sky.
It's true. It's amazing. Look at that. It is, and we can see the beginnings of the sunrise on Shadow Mountain already.
Right. But in all directions this morning, it's clear. Isn't that wonderful? Now that's what a desert sky is supposed to look like.
Right, when they're not shooting chemtrails at us. Oh, sorry, geoengineering. We're not supposed to use that word or they'll flag our video.
Self-censorship is perhaps the most insidious form because no one will ever know what wasn't said. There's not even a black block of text to block that out.
Hey, those of you who have been here for a while will have seen the CHEMTRAIL warning on our video that they plunked on there one day, that they were spraying a whole bunch out here, and we pointed it out to you.
It's kind of hard not to notice when they're putting a hashtag in the sky.
I know. It's kind of hard not to notice when you go to see our morning video and all of a sudden you find this warning there. CHEM trails do not exist. These are contrails.
Oh, we all know better than that, don't we? You're at least awake enough to realize that we don't know what they're squirting on us.
Hey, when we say protect the purity of our air, we really mean it. We're not just talking about some carbon tax bullshit that they're trying to implement in Paris. We're talking about what's really going on in our sky, which today is not going on. Thank God. At least not yet.
This is what a desert sky is supposed to look like
when they're not messing with it.
Some 350 days of the year.
Right.
This is the desert. Well, we are enjoying some late spring cool weather still. It's nice. It's very pleasant. In fact, if you were visiting from the East Coast, you wouldn't find this morning to feel so much different from one you would experience there. And that's just because of the El Nino effect bringing a lot more moisture to our area. Well, the Anubis Choir is firing up this morning early, so sunrise.
This time of year, there's always going to be a little bit of a wait time here because sunrise is so unpredictable. It's more predictable in the wintertime. But right now, with the way the shadows fall on Shadow Mountain, it's really hard to tell when it's going to be. So rather than miss sunrise, we're coming out here a little bit earlier and spending a little more time chitting and chatting with you before the sunrise, so we don't miss it.
Well, this is good for you too, because it allows you an opportunity to begin feeling into your body. And when you do that before the sun rises, you can really feel when the sun rises if you start preparing yourself prior to that. In fact, many people are reporting to us now that after having witnessed sunrise so many times, they can actually feel sunrise happening in their bodies, whether they're conscious of going out and watching the sun or not. And what they describe is the same feeling that we report as we watch it. All of a sudden, there's this massive rush of tingling. So if you happen to have the time and the wherewithal to notice. Notice these energy rushes. They're
You know,
quite important.
I got a question recently that deserves answering, and now that we have a couple of minutes, it's a good time to answer it.
Oh, yes.
Someone was asking, what is the difference between the God force and the Holy Spirit? You know, Christianity, they talk a lot about Holy Spirit because Jesus talked about the Holy Spirit. Well, that's a question of translation. God force energy and the Holy Spirit are really one and the same thing. It's just that over the centuries, Holy Spirit came to take on a very different meaning and a whole bunch of different associations that originally, different connotations that it didn't originally have. And that's why now that we are bringing the original message of Jesus back in its original formulation with a lot of the magic and everything, we decided that it was important to rebrand Holy Spirit as God force because it describes it better. And people have developed such strange ideas about it and have lost contact with it. So in order to reconnect with this energy, it's very important to have a fresh understanding of it.
That's absolutely right. You know, people don't realize just how strongly our vocabulary alters our perception of reality.
Totally.
And based on the words you have or do not have, you can either accurately or not describe reality. And so it's very important to build your linguistic capacity every single day. Spend time working on your English, working on your grammar, working on whatever language it is that you communicate primarily in, and to become a more effective communicator by broadening your vocabulary. There it is.
Oh, the sunrise in the desert is glorious. I wish you could be here to feel this God force energy. It's so amazing. We're doing our best to stream it through to you.
He is risen. All hail the sun. source of all life on earth.
We are children of the stars, and to the stars we shall rise again.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deep all the way down into your toes. Feel all of the skin on your body at once. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling into your whole physical self, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. And as you exhale, visualize growing branches high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Ωmega earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Ωmega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Ωmega.
Alpha,
Et Ωmega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between. Sunrise,
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between. Birth,
and death,
and the path of life between. Once again, we gather here at the place where heaven and earth meet, where we stand upon the matter of the earth, and with the matter of our physical bodies, we reach out to the God force energy in all the space around us, flooding across the universe, filling the space around us with vast amount of solar and stellar energy. All we have to do is reconnect with it, like plugging in an electric appliance, in order to be full and complete. And from this place, we reach out to the angels in the invisible, angels of the treasury of light, angels of the opening. Attend as we open the treasury. Naxazaz. Naxazaz. Aikstaf. Aikstaf. Naxa iye. Naxa iye. And there are 12 heads in his treasury. And these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. O sa tho sa zaos. Tho sa zaos. Oeiza ai. Oeiza ai. Ozazi eia. Ozazi eia. Thesa zazu. Thesa zazu. Ozai zeai. Ozai zeai. Za'a ozaz. Za'a ozaz. Zaoz. Zaoz. Zazoi. Zazoi. Zazoa. Zazoa. O mighty angel, head of the place in the north, we invoke you. Za'a, Zao, Ze-a, iya. Za, za, u, ze-a, iya. Oksa, za, fo, za. Oksa, za, fo, za. Azochaza. Azochaza. And thus, having invoked the 12 angels, heads into places of the treasury of light, we completed our journey. At length we came to the place of the midst of the treasury of light. The place of perfect balance. The place of the Father of the treasury of light. O Father of the treasury of light, emanation of my Father, by virtue of the emanative power of Iao. Iao. We invoke you, O'Mega. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
Set our people free.
Set our people free.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect the purity of our air.
Protect the purity of our air.
The purity of our water.
The purity of our water.
The purity of our food and medicines.
The purity of our food and medicines.
And protect the sanctity of our genetic code.
Protect the sanctity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
And in that hour, when death comes calling to each and every one of us, may we be duly prepared and shed this physical body like a serpent sheds his skin, and rise like the phoenix triumphant into the kingdom of light. Finally, may the prayers of all those present at this ritual, wherever in the world they may be watching from, may their prayers be carried on the wings of angels to the throne of my Father, carried by the wings of angels, fueled by the God force energy, awakened by this ritual. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Now is the time to ask, whatever it may be. Perhaps you're in financial need, or perhaps someone you know needs a blessing. Perhaps it is health or some other misfortune. Whatever it may be, ask with a pure heart, and it shall be given to you. Amen.
Amen. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. The ancient magical rite we are doing here together helps you to come into deeper contact with the universal life source of the universe. This energy, this God force energy, permeates everything. It is what gives life its shine. This energy is what invigorates you. This energy is what helps you get everything done today. This energy, though it created the universe, is going to help you even in your most mundane task. Because make no mistake, you, a divine creature, have made the decision to be here and to make this earth amazing. You are an integral part of this universe, and there is no one like you. There is no one capable of doing what you are capable of doing. And your actions on this day are going to help recreate the universe in all those ways that you know will make it more perfect than it was before. This is why you are here, to make this world perfect. And all you need do is reach out to the God force and let it come into you, and let it improve you, let it heal you, and allow it to inform you of all the things that you need to know in order to successfully navigate your day.
And now, so that you have the names, we only do it on camera once in a while because we usually close the treasury with the setting of the sun. But today we will close the treasury at the end of the rite so that once again you have the names on film yourself. So now, thank you for coming, and we close the treasury of light by the names of the angels of closing. Sazae. Sazae. Eth Zaye. Eth Zaye. 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 Thank you again for coming out, being here with us today. And thank you especially those of you who are out here day after day with us. It is our true wish that you shall have a blessing in your life each time you come here. That you may taste the God force energy and know the beauty and what a miracle life can become when shining in the God force. Today we will not be streaming this ritual all day long, so there's no point in looking for it. If you weren't here, you'll have to find this version on one of our outlets. Because beginning at 9 a.m. this morning, we're premiering, like every Saturday, a new magic teaching video. This one you're not going to want to miss. It's really a good one on astral projection. I'd like to invite you at 9 a.m. Pacific time, that's just in a couple of hours coming up, to join us on our YouTube channel, where Leslie and I, every Saturday morning at 9, are there on the chat, chatting with you and all of our other viewers who are attending. This is the only time during the week that we have a chance to interact with all of you. So we appreciate it very much. We treasure it greatly. And you, of course, are invited. So thank you all so much for coming again. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.